first act. It is his first time ever doing stand-up. I know there are some people in the room to support him, but everyone just fucking crack into it. We're going to have a bloody good time. Please, on the count of 3, welcome to the stage, Doug Drinkwater. 1, 2, 3!
I don't think I can do it. Oh, I'm actually a virgin. Can you be gentle with me, please? Just really hard for me. But any other virgins out there that I can play with? I actually got put up here because my boss said to me at the end of the year, he said, Doug, he said, done pretty shit this year. He said, you haven't got a single report into me any fucking month. He said, if you don't get up here and do this, I'm going to send you to Invercargill. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've got my wife over there filming me, so I'm going to put a real good show on. And there she is over there. Do a twirl, darling. Yeah, well, we can't do a twirl, she's got a video camera there, sort of thing. And just stand up, darling, stand up. She's really smoking hot. You can see she's smoking hot. She's that smoking hot that I have to go into the grocery shop now at New World because I got sick of when she went in there, went down the bacon aisle, all the bacon started to sizzle. That's a problem. Anyway, what I want to talk about tonight is a little thing that happened to me and a good mate of mine called Jerome in Wellington this year. Anyway, we decided we would go and see what we do in the dark, or what we do in the shadows, sorry, which you all know. It's a documentary film about vampires in New Zealand. And I've always thought that vampires and werewolves were, a real thing in New Zealand, and indeed they are. And I actually see a couple out here in the audience too, which is I'm quite impressed that you're here. Thanks for supporting me. The lady over there, can you actually put your head up off your partner's lap there, sort of thing? Are you about, or you've got something dribbling down your chin? Is that? Yeah, what is that? It's blood? No, it's not blood. Okay, never mind. Anyway, moving on from that. Anyway, so we went to the pictures to see this documentary sort of thing, and we get there sort of thing, and Jerome walks in, and we go up to the checkout of the counter to get in, sort of thing. He goes, I thought, fucking lovely, he's Dutch, the Dutch hooker, no wallet. Never mind, I paid for him, get him in there and all the rest of it. Anyway, we watched this documentary about werewolves and vampires. It was pretty amazing actually, really impressive. And anyway, we left it sort of thing, and we're walking back through the streets of Wellington back to his place, and it's about a kilometre away, and we get about halfway back, and we'd just walking along, and all of a sudden, sort of just walking along, and oh! Jerome stops, he looks at me, I take another step, and I go, oh! And he said, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh, my guts! Oh, I think it was that Indian we had earlier. Then he starts to laugh, and I'm thinking, Dutch bastard. No idea about, I'm in pain, He's starting to laugh. He's laughing that hard, and I'm sort of like doubled over like this, like, oh! I can hardly walk, He just laughed, he's got tears rolling down his face. Mate, I've got tears rolling down my face from the pain, never mind. So anyway, I say to him, mate, I said, how far to your place now? And he says, 500 metres. And I go, oh! And I take another step, and he goes, 499. Another step, 498. He says, stop it, you bastard! And he's sort of laughing. I'm thinking, no, this is not right, eh? So anyway, we carry on, and that's all cool. And anyway, I'm thinking, at this stage, I'm going to have an accident. And it's not nice when you do jobbies in your pants. And I haven't done it for quite a while. Probably a long time, actually, probably about 2 years. So I don't want to go down that path again. And then I thought, shit. Did I put undies on today? And if I did put undies on, are they the ones that don't have the big holes in the back? So I was in a state of shock. I didn't know really not what to do. I was really quite confused and all the rest of it sort of thing. And anyway, my mum always told me that, you know, when you go out, make sure you got clean undies on in case you get run over by a bus. So now, not only was I worried about shitting my undies, I was worrying about shitting my undies and getting run over by a bus. Oh, look, I tell you, it's just one of those days, you know. And so we carry on walking, that's all cool. And but I was sort of like more like, you know, I was like this, you know, oh. He carries on laughing, prick. And anyway, we get a little bit further, and that's all cool. And I'm thinking, I'm not a religious person, but I'm going to find God. So I said, God, please help me. And I don't really give a shit what God it was. You know, it can be Muslim, you know, it can be Hindu, Buddha. I don't care. Just a God. I want a God to help me. And anyway, we're going along, and you know, I'm praying to God, you know, help me, sort of thing. And then, you know, when you're really struggling, something like you see in the movies, like they're looking for water in the desert, and they see the glimmer, you know, in the distance. It's water, you know, give me water. And I'm thinking, where is it? Shit house. Where's the shit house? And then I see it. There's a glimmer in the distance. There's a glimmer, and it's a public toilet. Holy crap, a public toilet! And I'm sort of, the pain's starting to go away. I'm starting to walk upright a little bit now. I'm sort of just moving along a little bit like this, you know, sort of very gingerly. My ass cheeks are holding together, and it's really quite good. Anyway, we get closer and closer, and I think, oh, I'm there. And I'm thinking, God, you sucker! I'm not going to church. I'm not religious. And I walk around the side of the public toilet, and up to the door, and there's a fucking big padlock on the door. Holy shit! Where did that come from? And then there's a sign, closed due to not vampires, vandals. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now at this stage, that's it. I've got to go. So I'm like this. I'm going like, Jesus Christ! You're from what country again? Don't look at me when I'm undoing my pants. Go down the road, you can pay $20 to look at things like that. It's $5 to get in here. It's a cheap shop. Anyway, so I'm getting the pants down, and that's all good. So I go around the back, and there's a bit of long grass. It's quite pretty actually. It's glistening with June, you know, and it's just the lights reflecting on it. And man, it looks good. I've never seen wet grass look so good in my life. It was about that height, about bum height. So I'm getting up like this. Pants down here, obviously. I'm not doing it because of you though. And then, so I'm like this, and it's like, oh, that's better than sex by yourself. Oh, it's amazing. And the smile coming across my face, it's just relief. It was the same smile I saw on Richie McCaw's face when they won the World Cup in 2011. I go, Richie, I know where you're coming from, mate. That's just amazing. Anyway, by this stage, you know, Jerome, prick, he's, you know, like a few metres away. He didn't want to get too close to the action, and he's starting to laugh really, really hard. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with him? And then all of a sudden, sort of thing, I see this freaking dog come bounding in. So I run over, sort of thing, get away from this freaking dog, and then this lady comes walking along, and anyway, she goes, Roy, you naughty boy! And she's kicking a plastic bag, sort of thing. She walks past us, and when I go, woof! Thank you, everyone.
About vampires versus werewolves. Good, I'm finally glad we've got to the serious issues on a Monday night. We're getting deep. If you're vampires, give me a cheer. Woo! Well, I feel like you two are destined to be together.